Hi guys, we're in the middle of St Paul's Bay. Look, St Paul. We're gonna drive up. I'm gonna fix the camera first, then we'll have a chat. Okay guys, we're in St Paul's Bay. I'm gonna drive up Mellieha, up to Mellieha, up to the Red Tower, and then we'll have a look around from there. Very busy around here, and it's a beautiful day. So let's go, guys. Okay, guys, I'm a bit squashed in. It was all right just a few minutes ago, but someone parked in front of me, so it's very busy here. There. This is St Paul, right in the middle of St Paul's Bay, on the old road. And what we're going to do is going to go on the old roads. Even in Mellieha, going up to Mellieha, going on the old road. It's very different now to what it used to be in the old days. This is the old road of St Paul's Bay before the bypass. Still a little bit quiet. We're in the morning, it's like half past 9, something like that. But we're going to come across some interesting driving, I think, I'm sure. Up in Mellieha, we're going to go down the old road, but now they built the bypass. So we're going to stops and turns, and a lot of trucks, 9:30ish, I think it was 9:45, something like that. A lot of trucks delivering to the shop. So that old road of Mellieha, woo! What did I tell you guys? That's the first one. I tell you something though, you have to be a bit aggressive driver in Malta. Else you get nowhere. You don't push out like that guy. You just sit there all day. Anyway, it's another one trying to pull out. We're going to see the trials and tribulations of driving in Malta, and hopefully we're not going to come across a cropper. There was about 6 in the last couple of days, motorbikes and cars, and one of them, I forget what it was now, he lost control of his car and he hit another car, which pushed the car into the bus stop, which put about 3 people in hospital. So I don't know how you can lose control of your car unless you're driving too fast. On the right, tell me what it is, guys, because I forgot. Was an old palazzo. It's an old St Paul, and I can't think for the life of me. I know somebody was going to buy it and going to send it, make it into a restaurant, but he never did, because the cost to put it together. I'll imagine him out of this world, because it's an old building. Anyway, this is old road, St Paul's Bay. We're on our way to the Red Tower, so I'm not sure. When we get to the Red Tower, we'll see. We're going to go a little bit further because there's like a lovely drive up there, right up to the cliffs. So I might do that. Hey, we're going good at the moment. We didn't hit any traffic, apart from these blooming bumpy roads. Sort it out, St Paul's Council. I'm not sure if St Paul is the only council now that's still enforcing it, because you can buy a beer but you can't drink it outside, which is crazy. You're in the Mediterranean, guys. You think you're in London or something. But I don't know if they've enforced it or it's going to carry on, or what's going to happen about it. It was all publicity because it was the first council that tried it out. So let's see how they get on. We're coming into Mellieha, guys, on the right hand side. I hope you can see it okay as we're coming through. The camera is very hard which way to point it for the best, because I should have really pointed it over a little bit, because I'm going to go on the coast. But sure it is, but it doesn't really matter because there's traffic on this side of the road anyway. Anyway, this is Mellieha. Stop muttering on, Steve, and get on with the driving. Hope you got your seatbelts on, guys, because we're going for the hill of Mellieha. If we get to the top of Mellieha, we're going to take the old road. Now, I remember in the 70s, many of your expats might remember, or the new people to Malta, you wouldn't really know, but everything had to go through this road. If you want to go to Gozo, through there. If you want to go to the beach, through there. And we had the old chuggers then, the old buses. So you can imagine them chugging up the hill. There's a part there, I'll show it out to you when we get up there. It's very tight, so 2 buses can't pass. So if you by accident behind a bus that comes to another bus at the top of the hill, you got a long wait. Nice sandwich shop on the left hand side here. Pit stop, I think it's called. I tell you the truth, I've never really looked at the name. We've got some Sunday drivers, guys. I'm a little bit impatient. Shemshia used to be a very smelly place in the old days, because the recycling plant is just down there. It used to only go halfway out. We're gonna always slow up the hill, guys, so bear with us. Lovely nature reserve as well on the left, and the only pine forest in Malta on the left also. It goes all the way to Golden Bay, the pine forest. Yes, we've got a forest in Malta. I didn't believe it. Let's give way. Let's be nice. You're on camera, missus. Hey, we've got a little bit of a stop here. I'm going to do in between, I'm going to do a thank you to the Patreons. They've been so good to me. The links are below. If you want to help the channel, you get a pre-public view, and you get some clips and behind the scenes and blah blah. Oh, look at that old car on the right. He got no number plate. Anyway, let's do a thank you to the Patrons just for about 30 seconds. Thanks, Patreons. All the links are below if you want to get me on Instagram, on Facebook, on Patreon, or if you want to make a donation to the channel, the PayPal link is below. Let's get on with the driving. Well, what they're doing on the right here, these buildings had a big problem, because they're built on like sort of clay, and they were slipping into the bay. The church up at the top here had to be rebuilt. I think it's about 20 years ago now, I think, or more, 25 years ago. The whole chapel was going into the sea. Down at the bottom there's a lovely little bay called Fakuna of the turtle. So that's a nice little place. It was the right hand turning there. So, oh, building work everywhere. I'm sure you heard the noise. Wow. Anyway, this is the church of Shemshia on the right hand side. It was totally rebuilt because the whole lot the back wall was slipping down in the Fakuna Bay. Nice hotel down there as well, if it's still there. Mellieha, there's the Salmoon Palace right in front of us, if you caught it. And on the left, what's this place called? Oh, Mistra, I forgot. Mistra Bay, turning on the left. Steve, you're getting old. You're forgetting all the places. I'll forget my head if it was loose. I tell you, my old mum used to say, you'll forget your head if it's loose. Mistra's nice. They're spoiling it a bit though, because there's a lot of caravans down there and mobile homes, and they're letting them put them. They moved all the caravans, they put big stones, and they stopped all that. And then the mobile homes moved in, because if you're taxed and you've got a mobile home, they can't move you, but a caravan, they can move it. This is a road of death. Sorry to say that, but many people have died on this road, especially motorbikes, especially in the summer, because you get a big blockage of traffic going down. So what happens is they try and break loose, and then they catch people overtaking. Anyway, we're going up the hill to Mellieha. At the top used to be the Bellevue. Anybody remember the Bellevue, guys? I've had many a happy coffee there. I think it's gone now though. It's a lot of flats up there now. It's quite high coming up here. And I'm not going to... They used to call these people the people from behind the mountain. This is our only mountain in Malta. Well, apart from the rubbish tip. That's getting quite a mountain now. But this is the one you have to go if you go into Gozo. But you'll get to the bypass as well. You do a left, which is a lot faster, and go down. But we're not going to do that. I'm going to go to the old road for a bit of fun. That's the idea of these road runners, eh, guys? Where are we now? Just coming up to the top of the hill, and then we're going to go down the old road. You can see there's many buses. So Let's have some fun with the traffic. Lovely day today, guys. The sun's really, compared to yesterday, I did a live cell moon. Oh, it was very cloudy. We're getting a blockage at the island, I think. Still a lot of traffic in Malta. Oh, it's that tanker. Look at the tanker up the top. We need dual carriageway up here. A lot of traffic. This is all the traffic that goes to Mellieha and to Adira Bay and going up to Gozo. So probably he's on the way to Gozo, could be. Well, let's hope he's the one that's going through the old road in Mellieha. That'll cause some chaos. Mellieha has really expanded over the years. I remember it very quiet little village. Even the festa wasn't as big as I did the festa. Go back and have a look at that video. It surprised me because I never did the festa before, and I was surprised how nice it was. And this big block in front of us was never here. It's part of the Bellevue. It was just a little bit further on was a nice cafe place. Everybody used to stop on the way on a Sunday as they go into the beach or something, because this is the road. On the left is the bypass, but this is the old road that goes down in through Mellieha and goes into Adira and goes to Gozo. But you can imagine it was nothing like this. It was just fields. And the Cross Keys, I used to come and eat at the Cross Keys. This is a bit further down on the left hand side. It was by itself. There was nobody built. It just blows me away when I see like places when I think, even Aura was just fields. And there was nothing there, just maybe one road going through. Look at it now, completely changed. Anyway, this was all fields on the left-hand side. On the right is still some space as it goes down to the Santa Maria estate, where a bit pushy down there. I was going to buy some land some time ago. It was 1,000 Maltese, which was quite a lot of money then. And it was on a platform because it's all built on clay, Santa Maria estate. You have to put a platform first, and then you have to build the house on top. I think I passed the Cross Keys because we're coming up to the centre. Cross Keys anyway is a nice restaurant, and a lot of people used to go on a Sunday. But the trouble was, it was like in the middle of nowhere. Kebab factory. I'm gonna grab a...
Always look on the bright side of life.
That'll be interesting, guys. It's quite a few scratches, but I'll have to see what the footage is like. You saw the... I think it must have been a bit of dust under it. That's never happened before. All the GoPros we've done, we did go over a few bumps, but I double checked it as well, but I don't know what happened. Anyway, that was interesting footage. We're in Mellieha High Street, and that idiot behind me wanted me to move, and I wasn't going to. I wanted to sort out my camera first. It's got a few scratches on the studio mod, but I think we're all right. The light is still on, but you saw... Oh, Steve, what happened? We thought you were in a crash. Anyway, I told you what's going to happen, but the traffic is very light here. Mostly they've gone on the bypass, so I heard this like boom, boom. We're back on the road again anyway, guys. We're all right. I'll have to double check because the car was a little bit dirty as well, so maybe there was a bit of dust underneath the suction thing. I don't know what happened. I never know. Anyway, let's carry on. Look at this now. We're coming down into Adira Bay. How quiet it is here. Unusual, eh? This is normally a busy road, and we're up to almost 10 o'clock now. There we go. Good job. I tie it on, you know, when I put the microphone cable on. I never double check to see if it's... But I think it's good. Let me just double check now, see if it's in firm. Anyway, it's double 1, 2, 3. It's in firm because I tie it round with a big loop to hold it tight. So it dragged it along the floor a bit. I'll have another check but it looked like just a few scratches. and the GoPro's still going, but it's made really strong, the GoPro, so it's built for sort of a sports camera, so it's built for like bumping along. You had a bit of a bonus there, guys. You saw the road a bit. I don't know, did I swear? I'll have to bleep it. I always thought about this. This is why I bought a GoPro suction, car suction thing, because I was a bit worried about it falling off, because for definite the Chinese one would do that. But they seems very solid there, so it must have been a bit of dust. I'll have to double check and wipe it next time I use it. We're going on a long drive anyway, so you can see the red tower. We're going up there to the red tower. Hopefully I'll put the camera on properly again, see if we in a good position. I just adjusted it slightly, so it's a bit up. Adira Bay anyway, we're coming into Adira Bay. Look at the flats here. And I remember when nothing was here, guys. Nothing at all. Steve, you're showing your age here. I know. I was surprised the GoPro's still going. The red light is still flashing, so hopefully we're still recording. And we recorded the whole lot. You recorded it flying. The flying Roadrunner. Why? These are what pissed me off, these people. They got a brand new car and they can't even get through this little gap. Jesus. What's that, a Russian car, that? Trivola. These are the Sunday drivers. Hey, it's lovely and quiet. Sunday driver. Anyway, this is Adira. I bet people are rushing to the coast because we had about a week and a half of windy, dull, rainy weather, but now it's a lovely day here. What a shock to see that. I saw it flying past the window. Anyway, what was we saying? I lost track now. Here's the sea bank. We did a video here. It's paired with San Antonio in Bujiba. Let's overtake these people. Everybody's slow today, guys. There's a nature reserve on the left-hand side. Mellieha, it's worth going to see. Every time I went there, I didn't see any birds, but it's a nice. There's a big sort of salt water over there, so they do stop sometimes. I suppose when the weather is a bit cooler, you get a chance to see them then. Red Tower, we're going to go there. Let's head up the hill straight. Yeah, it seems quiet. The beach, not many people around. Ooh, they recently did the road. Remember we did the car park up there, and they were saying they were going to carry on with the road, and they managed it just before summer, I think it was. Adira Bay, nice places to stop here. What are you looking at? Give us a thumbs up. He doesn't realise he's on the video. On the way to Gozo. Oh, we got this is just in the middle of nowhere. This sign. Only in Malta.com. Oh, they're doing some cabling up here or something. So we're going to head off to the Red Tower now on the left hand side. Hopefully I've picked up everything even after the accident. Oh, Red Tower here. Torri Hamra. Word of the day, guys. Torri. Oh, we're two words of the day. Torri, Tower, Hamra, Red. We're in the Red Tower. So come have a look. I think David was here. We met David once. Come and say hello to him. Go back and look at the video first. You can get up on the roof. Lovely views from up there. It's got a cannon, I think it does as well, eh? Something like that. On the left here, just where these blokes are, there's an old gun lookout and an old hotel, I think it was, or something like that. Look at that, how beautiful, eh? The red tower. See them on the top, guys? Beautiful views. So we're going to go now. I will carry on because we've got a bit more time. I'm going to carry on right to the very end. And I don't even know what it's called at the end. But the view is fantastic. The road has been tarmac, so it's a better road now. But in the old days, it was horrible. There's another road. I think this is where the radar station used to be in the old days. Quite nice at the end. But there's another road a bit further down that goes to that Artuta. Someone did tell me the proper name for it, but it mistakes. I can't. Escapes me for a minute now. There's another name for it, but I've always seen it, and it's on Google Maps as Artuta. It's the climbing cave. You might come across some cavers there. It's the next road down from the Red Tower, so you take a left and you do this sort of drive as well. It's turned out to be a lovely day. There is a walk from here down, but somebody told me it's private land, so I don't know. I never saw any signs. Apart from that fence there, there's a fence there saying no, nobody past this point. But here there's nothing. Let's drive in the middle of the road. Here's the radar station here. We're coming up, and there's a quicker way if we didn't want to park here. I did a walk just down off the cliffs here. Don't jump off the cliffs, but just off. You can go to this Artuta as well. Nice little walk, a little bit rough. Let's see the video. I think it's the adventure to Artuta or something like that. Hey, it's windy up here. There are people walking. Sometimes I give them a lift back if they look half decent, but you never know who you're letting into your car. So this was the old British, had one of those big dishes in the 70s, the old radar station of the British. Underneath it's got like tunnels. Look, there's some fantastic views from up here. I might just leave a bit, take it off the thing and just show you around a little bit. Here it is, guys. Ooh, windy up here. There's the radar station there and the old barracks, and underneath are tunnels. Thanks for joining me on the Roadrunner, guys. We had a little bit of an incident on the way, but let's hopefully everything is a-okay. Bye guys, thanks for joining me. Roadrunner from St. Paul's Bay to, I don't know what this place is called, but we'll call it the Red Tower. Bye.